Yo, what's up? What's up? It's Sage Hero. I hope you're all doing well. Had a pretty good day. I was tired. The stream last night went way too late. If you cut out before the end of the last stream, or if you were watching the VODs and you didn't watch the full VOD, dude, all you really missed was Mementos, and I think there was like a phone conversation at the very end. We did fight the Reaper. It went down hard. It was not really even that difficult. And then, on top of that, we got it to Cesare when it died. Which is kind of like the pillar that provides heavenly protection. So it makes it so that whoever has this equipped will take half damage, but their evasion goes to 0. And if you missed anything from the last playthrough, what we did while we were farming out the stamps, we did farm out all the stamps in Mementos. So we got 100% of the cognition change, which I hope that carries over into New Game Plus. We did all the ultimate weapons and guns, save for Ren's, because his is only doable in New Game Plus. But he's got Punish Dagger. And then, like, the EX versions are only made during alarm fusions. So, like, you have to get an alarm fusion to get, like, the best version of the best weapon. So it's like magic plus 15 just for holding this gun. Which makes him really strong. Or like Yusuke's gun, agility plus 13. Makoto's probably is the best. All stats plus 11. It's insane. It's so good. Now her best weapon is a little bit questionable. So if I get another alarm, turns out there is still one more request. I looked it up. Yeah, it was just grind. It was really just grind. So we're all everyone's level 99 now. And like most of my personas, Mata's level 99, Lucifer, Yoshitsune, Maria is level 99, Beelzebub's level 99. Like, we're pretty stacked. Satan's level 98. And we also got the best male armor in the game. The best female armor I don't think is Electric Chair. I think it's from Sudi Gear, from Washing Gear. So I'm gonna put a bunch of girl stuff in the wash, but this is definitely the best male armor. It's got like the most evasion and defense and reduced magic damage high. It's like really good. So that kind of might make my best team now. Oh, and then Morgana, Dragon Scale Scarf there. Reduced physical damage high. You might have something better than that too that you have to get by washing clothes. But all 4 male characters are wearing their best armor. Kechi, Ancient Day, all stats plus 6. And then Sumire has the same thing on her, best weapon, best gun. High burn, high dizzy. Those are really good stats. So we're pretty goddamn overpowered. So there is an achievement for beating the Reaper 5 times, and I think we're up to 3. It's not an achievement, one of the Thieves' Den things, so I'm probably gonna knock that out whenever I get the next request. Oh, and from all that grinding, we got we're at 4.3 million yen. And I did check, our Persona Compendium is 100%. Like, I found a list that sorted it by Arcana instead of name, which was a lot easier. It also had the correct English names instead of, like, semi-Japanesey ones. And yeah, our Persona Compendium is complete. The only thing we're missing is Set and Nile, which cannot be fused except on New Game Plus. So as soon as I get to New Game Plus, I think the money carries over too. So I can spend some of my 4.3 million yen to fuse Set and Nile and just have a level 99 Persona in Kamoshida's Palace. That'll be fun.
Hey.
So the other thing is we found Maruki's treasure. Well, first off, I guess I should say, this is like really deep. If you're just tuning in for the first time, this is really deep into royal territory. So I would suggest you catch up on the VODs instead of watching this. Because if you don't know what's going on at this point, even if you played original Persona 5, you have no idea what's happening at this point. But we found the next treasure, which I guess I already said is Maruki's Palace. But kind of like Sai's Palace, we have to wait until the deadline. We cannot send the calling card whenever we want. So we're just gonna basically kill time, hang out with Kasumi. I'm gonna go to the laundromat and have Kawakami wash some clothes pretty much every day, I guess.
Okay.
Sullied with corruption. County.
Hi.
I also do have to make Master Curry at some point in LeBlanc for points. I guess I should do that. Well, no. Actually, we said we were going to beat all the video games and try and read all the books. So I should do that. I should try and beat all the video games, which I think there's only one more left.
Oh.
Let me make sure. I'm almost certain I saved at the end of the last playthrough. We were up to 161 hours. Granted, you know, some of that time is like stream loading time and stuff, but still. Let's play a game. But I think this is the last game. Richo board game.
Okay.
There was nothing else really exciting about Mentos 2. Like, I tried fighting the Reaper in the new area, and it's the same old Reaper. He went down pretty hard, and then I talked to Jose with the Crystal of Sorrow from Maruki's Palace, and he actually had nothing to say about it at all, which is very curious. Let's start up Train of Life.
Well then.
By the way, haven't you read that Secret Technique book? If I remember correctly, I think you can roll the dice more times, increasing your chance of victory. It's really strange to me because Maruki's Crystal is like really underwhelming. It's not very good. Use the technique. Makes sense if you learn how to. First off is the novice course. I see. Not only do the dice rolls move you forward, you can also use them to buy properties. I think things are going well. You might finish in first place at this rate.
Oh.
Huh? There's something strange up ahead. Is that an octopus? Blorp. My name is Octavius. I'll let you go if you can satisfy me, Blorp. You'll have 3 chances, Blorp. Does this guy exist just to get in our way? If you can roll higher than my favorite secret number or higher, I'll let you pass, Blorp. You can roll the dice up to 3 times if you want, Blorp. You'll never guess my secret number, though, Blorp. I mean, kind of obvious. So we need to roll at least a secret number? They didn't even give us a hint. Should just try and get the highest number possible. Secret technique work. The number of times you can roll the dice has increased to 5 times. No. Reroll. Is that good enough? Oh, that's definitely good enough. Do it this summer. Number's 10, Blorp. The secret number. Do you remember my name, Blorp? Yeah, Octa. It's Octavius. Octa is in the number 8. You bested my secret number trial. Octavius writhed away into the sunset, onward towards the goal.
Nice.
Secret technique book helps, huh? You're always looking for the most efficient way to do things. Oh, baby. Yeah. So like I said, there's only two bosses I haven't fought. Like the only real like challenging content that I haven't done is the special fights with Lavenza.
Yeah.
Which will be interesting, I think. It's starting to get late. Let's head to sleep soon, okay?
Hi.
Thank you for waiting. Here you go. Dragon Scale Scarf, Kamurai Towel, Old Kamurai Towel. Dragon Scale Scarf is already what Morgana's wearing, right? Not any better, I don't think.
By the way,
Many plagues have swept through this world. Cholera, measles, pestilence, all diseases of incredible strength. You forgetting one there, Mr. Hiruda? All diseases of incredible strength. They resist all our cures, and yes, some can even kill. But there's one disease we do not fear. We even welcome it. Any guesses? It is the disease we call happiness. Did you think I was only being dramatic? A scientific study suggests the emotion of happiness spreads in much the same way as a disease does.
you.
Know that I'm American. How far did this study suggest personal happiness can spread? I'm gonna guess that. Friends of friends of friends?
This is it. Well done.
Wonderful. That's correct. It would seem your own happiness can indirectly affect the mood of your friends' friends' friends. Their findings suggested that happiness is spread through connections and physical proximity. Under these principles, perhaps it's not impossible to create a world in which everyone can be happy.
Nice going.
Is it really? But I can't bear that thought. A world of endless, uninterrupted peace? That's a terrifying idea. Where's the thrill in a world without strife, despair, and agony? Without unhappiness, there is no true happiness. I don't want to live in a world that's boring. This guy never changes. Bow, bow, bow. I'll be here till morning. I can't just leave my coworkers behind. You brought in a draft? What are you talking about? Actually, who even are you? I'm so happy that my husband makes me dinner all the time. It's so easygoing. I want to live here forever. Have you ever thought about how scary it'd be to lose our daily lives as we know them? Tell me about it. Guess we're gonna have to wait for Mariki to make contact with us. Yeah, we can't send him the calling card because we actually don't know where he is. Sumi is not available to hang out. That pretty much frees up my mornings, I guess. I mean, what would I even do if I don't hang out with Kasumi? I should go to the rooftop, see if Haru's up here, but she's hanging out over there.
Say.
Here are the vegetables. Oh, tomorrow. My bad. Wrong day. Interesting that she's still even there, to be honest. I should check the airsoft shop. See if you have...
You better not give that shit to my
Peter's
customers.
acting up too. Probably better better close up early, just to be safe. So, better close up early. I was thinking close. I was like, why close? The shop.
Yo,
Yo. So can we
Okay.
customize some of
sounds
these?
good.
Wow, we can customize them.
A handgun? Well, that's your basic sidearm.
Increases-
Easy to aim, and you can give it a little more power if you reinforce the receiver.
Increases power for accuracy. Increases power. Decreases accuracy for greater power. 666 attack. 50% accuracy. Wow. I think I'll just go with more powerful.
That one? Sure thing. For a shotgun, I gotta recommend. That's what you're choosing? Good.
Oh, he hasn't actually equipped his good one.
That sure thing.
Hi, Dizzy. Yeah. Medium despair.
You must be scheming to do something.
I'm kind of with you. I
That's
don't want
what
high
you're choosing?
accuracy.
Good.
Because you kind of have a spray and pray.
If you want it to look dangerous, how about a fiery red? Nobody's gonna miss when that goes up. That will sure thing.
Very interesting that you can just customize all these.
Be sure to choose carefully. Just don't go using it for anything dangerous. I don't want to get caught up in a racket. That's what you're choosing. Good. A longer barrel could give the grenades a more stable up.
Sure.
That one? Sure thing. That's what you're choosing. Good. Only problem is that it lacks power. That sure thing.
Cool. So we upgraded all our best weapons. Oh, that's interesting. I mean, some of those are just a straight upgrade, so there's no reason not to customize it. Plus, since I have a match, it's free.
All right, which one?
No hunger, rage, fear, confuse. See, most of these
Even though it
accessories
gets
that you can
dry
buy
in the
here,
winter, be careful.
are not
Guns are prone
really...
to misfire if it gets too humid.
I guess I should get some of these,
That's what you're choosing. You like it?
just in case I ever need to use them on Ren.
That's what you're. You better not use it to pull a prank. Don't break it, okay? That's what
Like
you
if
you
we're
better
fighting a
not use it
boss
to
that we
pull a
need
prank.
to somehow
You like it?
status effects that
That's
would
what
come
you're.
in
Don't
handy.
break it, okay?
not much here. Particular.
Okay.
So Tantric Oath is not
Sounds
going to be
good.
beaten. Yeah, and all of these are worse. Actually, one thing I gotta
Come
check something.
again.
So with Morgana, he already has Dragon Scale Scarf, so we just got more Dragon Scale Scarves. Okay. We got Old Witch's Robe. That's the one we got. Kimri Towel. Kodo has Golden Dress. Haru should definitely get Best of Life then. Sumire. Okay. So we did get some upgrades through that chain. You know what upgrading Futaba's even does.
What's up?
Last thing I wanted to do,
Yo.
I already fused a better weapon for Makoto, but I want to see if what
Alright,
he's
which
selling.
one?
Because the one that,
good.
interesting,
That one? You change your mind?
just straight up better. Maybe I should go back. Next time I go fusion,
These are just
maybe I should look at
accessories
her
nowadays.
best weapon again. Because I thought hers might be better
Alright,
because it
which
just
one?
has a status effect on it. But I'm not
There
that
are all kinds of knives. Some of
not
them
that
are shaped
convinced
funny
anymore.
too. I'll get some in stock to show you. You're gonna love them. Sounds good. The air's dry,
Oh, no, this is
so
Morgana.
be careful,
Oops.
right? Which one?
I need Makoto.
Sounds good. Got a really popular model in.
Interesting.
what you're
I want to
choosing,
buy
is
this. I don't know if I'm gonna equip it right away. I'm gonna do a comparison.
Come again.
What was her random ailments? I mean, that's really good. Not sure if it's worth giving up that for just a little bit of damage. Okay, now I can rest easy knowing that I've done what I needed to do. Should go to the clinic and do any last minute shopping I need to. I should really buy SP adhesives for
It
like
doesn't matter if it becomes an epidemic.
New Game Plus, right?
Please head to the exam room.
It doesn't matter if it becomes an epidemic? Is that what you said?
I see.
I'm pretty sure it does.
This will work well. Here you go. Oh, did you? Thanks.
Yo. I guess I spent 500k at her place
Okay,
now?
which one? Oh, did you decide? Here you go.
Sure.
That should work. Thanks.
There. Spent big money. There's nothing else to spend money on, so like,
You want that one?
why bother?
Here you go. That should work. Thanks. You want that one? Here you go. That should work. Thanks. You want that one? Here you go. That should work. Thanks. You want that one? Here you go. That should work. Thanks.
Sure.
Take care.
Just spend all the money. I can't even go back to my room and play video games because I have to do that at night. So, question mark? Magi Shrine. I guess I could go read. Start to knock out some of the books. See if I can read all of the books. Read.
Oh,
Humans experience sorrow when they fail to reach omniscience. Stories about great people from the past, huh? I'm just a little suspicious of how true they are. So you finished reading Heroic Revelations. You looked a bit crazy studying so hard. In any case, I'm sure you've gained a lot of wisdom from reading about historical figures. Excuse me.
wanna head back?
Alright, let's go home. I didn't have enough time to mute my microphone there. By the time I find the mute button, I would have just coughed directly into the microphone. I haven't highlighted yesterday's video either. In part because I feel bad because it's so goddamn long. It's such a goddamn long video. Like, I'm gonna put, I think it was an 8-hour stream. I'm gonna put an 8-hour stream up on YouTube, the most of which is just mementos. If anyone watches that in its entirety, I mean, kudos.
Oh.
You're a better person than
I'll
I
just
am.
add this.
Oh.
Let's play a game. Train of Life.
Okay.
Yep.
Hmm.
It's up as the intermediate course. I mean, I'll be honest with you. When I was just grinding out the alarms and stamps, even I was like, this is a little bit boring. Like, this is not the best content. I don't know how they expect you to do that. Like, I wish it was more guaranteed to find the stamps, because like it just takes so long to grind out. And then like you would become overpowered even if you weren't trying to, over leveled, just because like you're standing around, you're just like going back and forth, killing random enemies trying to find these stamps. And like, what do you expect me to do, game? So if anything, like, granted, this is not my first time through the game, so maybe I'm looking at it the wrong way, but I am playing on hard, and from my understanding, Merciless is not all that much harder, and in certain ways could be considered easier, especially when you build personas that have no weaknesses. The big thing about Merciless is that, right now attacking a weakness, I believe, does either 1.5 times or 2 times damage. I forget exactly how much, but, in Merciless, attacking or being attacked, your weakness being attacked, does 3 times base damage. So it's very easy to get one shot by a weakness, or have just like weaknesses like someone that abuses weaknesses like the Reaper just tear through your party, because everyone gets one shot pretty much by their weaknesses. But it also goes back against the enemies that have weaknesses, and then by the end game, you usually don't have weaknesses on, at least on Joker's personas. His are immune to freaking everything. Awesome, we're off to a good start. We have a good amount of money, too. This intermediate course is looking pretty simple.
Oh.
Wait, there's something rising up from the ground. Is that a gate? We can't get through. Snap, snap, snap. I'm the alligator who watches over this gate. Hence why they call me the alligator. Give me a number to open the gate, Snap. I'll give you 3 chances, Snap. Another one of those weirdos, just our luck. So the numbers that open this lock are 3, 5, 7, and 9. Okay. That is a 10. 11. Are you serious? 10. It's 11. It's 8. We failed. We have to reload. I can't believe it. We got wrecked. Hopefully nothing story related happens today, so I don't have to like reload. I can't imagine it will. God. Oh, okay, so this is the... That's good to know. That's the last request in the game that we haven't done. So we will get it the very next day. We'll be able to go do it. And in the process, we'll fight the Reaper either the 1 or 2 more times that we need to, Yeah, so I guess my feeling is there should either be, on the higher difficulties, you should expect people to kind of min-max and design the game around that for a certain degree. Although I guess I could have played on Merciless, but again, the general consensus is that Merciless is not really any harder than hard.
Okay.
Hard might even, some people say that hard is harder than Merciless. I don't know if that's really true. It seems like a stretch to me, but... Alright, we already, just get to the rolling. 3. Oh, you rolled a 3. You're impressive, Snap. I'll let you through, Snap.
Oh.
Oh, the gate's opening. Alright, let's head onward to the goal.
Nice.
The secret technique book helped, huh? You're always looking for the most efficient way to do things.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean it's a tough one. I do feel like, you know, I obviously have done above and beyond what the game really expects you to. At the same time, I feel like there should be content. That's what kind of like, I love super bosses in JRPGs. Because it gives you something for like, if you want to do everything, there's a reason to do it. You know, there's something that requires that all. But as you see, we dunked on Jose. We weren't even max level with all the best weapons or anything. And it was kind of a breeze, honestly. We went in completely blind and just destroyed him. Didn't even block his final attack and still won. I'm thinking of quitting my job. What? I know our company used to be pretty shady, but it's gotten a lot better now. Did something happen? Well, I guess you could say that. It's not that I hate this job or anything, but my side job's been going really well, and my stats are looking good too. I'm raking it in and I barely have to work. When I look at it that way, it just seems stupid to have a full-time job. I'd say he can do whatever he wants as long as he's happy, but this is just kind of sad. It is an interesting dilemma. I'm curious to see what the bad endings look like here if you agree to go with Maruki's reality. I'm guessing he's going to give us another chance to get a bad ending too, so what I might do is make a backup save, and at some point we can load that and actually see a bad ending and what it looks like. Or I mean, we could go to YouTube too and look up what they look like. I feel kind of skeezy streaming someone else's YouTube video, you know, even if it is like not really their content, just the game content. This request kind of caught my eye on the fan site. An indie idol tricked my dad, and now my family's falling apart. It's that idol's fault that my mom and dad fight all the time. Mom got really mad today. She was shouting about them heading for divorce. I just want mom and dad to be happy again. So you get the picture. I think this poster's just a kid. Makes all this shit hit a little harder, you know. This is over some idol? Yeah, I was wondering about that too, so I did some digging. Her stage name's Star Lumina. Honestly though, she seems pretty on the level. No shady business, no cheating the fans, nothing. No hits in the nav either. Oh. So maybe it's not the idol, maybe it's the dad that has the problem. If I had to guess, I'd say it's the dad who's the problem with this one. Yeah. Sounds like he goes to Akihabara every day. Wanna go check it out? We'll need his name before we can do anything
let's
else.
go.
I guess we should go to Akihabara and try gathering some information. Oh, I should go to the crane game.
Hey.
We still have a target. We have a target we still haven't identified, right? Let's gather info on that idol-obsessed dad.
I can see it.
What's up, Lavenza?
Take your time.
Wonder what kind of gift Kasumi likes.
Oh.
We do a gacha pull. In a perfect world, you would never lose a gacha.
That's too bad.
It's calming. Fuck you, Maruki.
What do you want?
Fight lover in your life. It's clearly... Oh, this is the one for Makoto. That's right. Trendy friend. Or the young man at heart.
Thank you. Take your time.
Yeah. Nothing really interesting. Just checking out the shops now that we're like basically at the end of the game. They'll give me an accessory for Gambler Goemon, Gambler Madge, and Pro Golfer Sakurahito.
Made a decision?
That's right. You can't see what they do unless you go to equip them. That's annoying. Like, I really like that thing where you can see the items you just recently got. It'd be really nice if you could see fully what they do. Gambler Badge, Evade Elec, Psy Amp. Interesting. Okay. Here we go. You people are blue. Oh, you're back? I'm so happy you came to see Lily Neon again. Lily Neon. Do you think this is that idol, Lilina? That name came up in the post about the dad that's obsessed with indie idols. Let's get a closer look. Thank you for always buying so much, Fua Neon. Star Lilina? But are you sure it's okay with your family? Yes, it's completely fine. Nothing's a problem if it means I get to talk to you, Lily Neon. Just don't overdo it, okay, Fua Neon? Nyan? Is that a cat noise that they're making back and forth? I believe it is. I want Nyan Cat, right? I want you to stay my fan for a long time. Oh my heart, you're an angel. Now could I please get today's autograph from you? Okay. To ANGIFUWANYAN. Done. Okay, I've got to get to work now. See you later, Fuanian. See you later. Well, we've got his name now, but we still don't know if he's the parent of our client. Let's go ask him. Ah, Lily Neon is such an angel. Let's find out if this is the dad who's overly obsessed with an indie idol. Did you need something? I just finished talking with an angel. I feel like I could say anything right now. Are you a fan of Lily Neon's? Of course. What else could I be? In fact, I just bought a big stack of her CDs as proof of my love for her. Well, my wife does make a bit of a fuss about it. I have no place at home or in my family, so I think I deserve to at least splurge a little here. I mean, that's pretty fucked. It doesn't fit your problem. Your family against this? Well, this is a fairly common thing in families. The father's role is paying the bills. He's not really involved in the child's life. Speak for yourself. No matter how much you might want to be. Did you talk to your kid? Of course I did. Don't act like you understand what's going on better than I do. If I wanted to hear a lecture, I talked to my wife. The only one I need is Lily Neon. He's got no place at home and he wants to get involved in his kid's life, but he can't. He's got an unstable family situation, but he still fixated on that idol. Looks like we got the right guy. Let's discuss this at the hideout with everyone else. Cool. We'll do a money reading real quick, I guess. It'll probably pay dividends. Is she here? Yeah, because the cold snap is over. So she should be here. Oh.
What shall we do?